The Cube 2.0, Omega Shave Soap, Yaki Synthetic Shave Brush with a 26mm knob, Phoenix Shaving Alum Block, Club and Whiskey Woods Aftershave Splash, and a little bit of Lubriderm for upstairs, and this right here that arrived from Amazon Prime coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at GeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Thanks so much for stopping by again. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first visit, welcome. Feel free to look around, check out the videos, make yourself at home, and please consider subscribing. Well, this arrived from Amazon Prime. We're going to shave with it. I already gave you the breakdown on all the other ingredients in this shave. So I'm going to open this up right now, you and I together. And here it is. Let me set that aside. Here it is. It's a Parker Safety Razor. This is the Parker 96R. I've seen a lot of viewers and I've read a lot of comments from viewers regarding this razor. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. Went up to Amazon, looked at the reviews, and very, very positive reviews. They all said that it was a very mild razor. Now here it is right here. We're going to shave with it together for the very first time. Here it is in the box. I'm going to pull that out. Okay. And I got some blades with it too. Here it is right here. Let me get the blades. They're right there stuck on the bottom there. Hang on a minute. Let me, because I'm going to use these blades. Okay, there they are. Okay, they're right there on the bottom. Got them. All right, so there's the box. Some information there if you want to get a screen grab of that. You can read it later if you'd like. I'm going to set that aside. And a pack of Parker blades came with it. I believe there are 5 stainless steel blades in there. Let's take a look at the razor. Nice weight to it. Wow, that's terrific. Well, it is beautifully chromed. It's chrome and black. The knurling on the handle, very, very tight. It is a twist to open. It looks like it opens right here. Let's see. Yeah, well, okay, that's how it works. It looks like a hock. Yeah, that's how it works. 3/4 of the handle here turn. So all you have to do is like this. Okay, that's how that works. I thought maybe it was the collar, but when you turn the collar, you're turning the razor head. So grasp it here and open it up that way. There it is. It's got some good heft to it. Let's take a look and see how it stacks up against some other twist to open razors that I have. Here it is against my Vikings Blade Chieftain, right here. Okay, a little bit longer. Here it is next to the Vikings Blade Vulcan. You can see the Vulcan is just a little bit longer. All right. Razor head, I think, is a little bit wider on the Vikings Blade. I don't know. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. We'll see. I think the Vulcan has a little more weight and heft to it than the Parker. Parker has, the handle is a little more streamlined. The knurling is tighter, where the Chieftain and the Vulcan have a wider, knobby-like knurling to them. And here it is next to my Vikings Blade Chieftain Jr. So you can get an idea of how it stacks up there. Okay, we're going to shave with this guy. Let's open up this pack of razors and let's get to it. Let's, come on. There we go. Let me just dispose of this here. Back there. Okay. Hello. There we go. It's my blade. Put that away. Set that over there. So there's the Parker razor blade right there. Okay. Let's open this guy up again. Whole handle turns. Just grasp it on the knob here. This entire length of this handle is what you're turning right here. Okay, so let's take this Parker razor blade right here and just drop it in and close those doors. Okay, and I'm just snugging it up there. Okay, nice and tight, not overly so. Blade balance and alignment look to be spot on, and it appears that this is going to be a mild shave. That's what the appearance is. Let me get some of this out of the way. Let's wet the face and let's get to the shave. Okay, now we can wet the face and get to the shave. Well, I got a little bit of water right here in this Omega. I'm going to dump that in there. Wet the face again. Just a little bit like a pre-shave. All right, this is the Cube 2.0. Gonna use that pre-shave. This has got menthol in it, Formula CK6 ingredients, and activated charcoal, but the menthol is what I wanted because Omega Shave Soap has eucalyptus but no menthol. So if you don't want any menthol, if you want something that's like a Palazzo Green without menthol, Omega Shave Soap is probably a good bet. Okay, there we go. Okay. And here's my Yaki 26mm synthetic brush right there. Here's my Omega Shave Soap. I'm going to go ahead and load that up. Going to do a face lather. Okay. Add just a little bit of water there. Okay. That should have it. All right, here we go. That's going on a great deal of ease, and it is building a nice, creamy, luxurious lather. And I got a little bit of water falling out of the brush. That's okay. No problem there. This brush retained a lot of nice water, but that's okay. These non-tallow soaps, my experience is they require a little more water to get going. Of course, you know, when you're doing a face lather like this, and by the way, boom, lather. When you're doing a face lather like this, you kind of want to back off on the water a little bit and add it as you go, and you'll learn to gauge how much you need for a vegan soap or a tallow-based soap, that sort of thing. But that is very satisfying. Rich, creamy, thick, nice carpet of lather there. A lot of protection. Really terrific. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and heat this up under some hot water. Heard a lot of good things about this razor. You know what? Before I go any further, the end tabs are exposed just a little bit. Just so you know. All right? I know a lot of viewers request that. So the end tabs are exposed just a little bit. Not too much. Okay, I'm going to swirl it in this warm water here, bring it to the proper temperature. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. It's smooth. I'm feeling the blade. And it is on the mild side, no doubt about it. Pretty darn good. Not too bad getting up under the nostril there, but going east to west, I'll be able to get those little bits a little more easily. It doesn't reach up there as nicely as some other razors, but that's neither here nor there. That's kind of par for the course for a lot of safety razors like this. The razor head does have a slightly lower profile than most, which is an advantage, I would think, in getting up underneath there, but no, not exactly quite. But east to west, we'll be okay with that. First pass done, let's rinse. That's a nice first pass. Nice, mild first pass. I think this blade has a little more edge than, say, an Astra or a Vikings blade, mild razor blade, Derby Premium, any of the coated blades that I've used that have a nice platinum or chromium tungsten coating, that sort of thing. Look how that lather came right back. Look at that. That's terrific. Affording me a lot of good protection here. All right. Okay, so here we go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. This might very well be a 2-pass shave. It really might. That's a good mild razor. That really is nice and mild. Okay, now just a little bit there. Got to be careful. It started to open up just a little bit. So I'm going to have to tighten that down a little bit. That's, gotta watch that. Okay. Might be the way I was handling it. You know, touching this knob a little bit, started to maybe loosen it up as I'm handling it. I don't know. All right, second pass done, let's rinse. Well, I'm done. That's a nice, mild 2-pass shave with this razor. That did a really nice job. I could probably do a 3rd pass and I would be fine, but I'm going to err on the side of caution right now, and I'm going to just do 2 passes. It feels like it gave me a terrific shave. So here we're going to go with my 2 final rinses. One warm, one cold. Here's my warm water rinse. All right, that's great. All right, here's my cold water rinse. Nice. Boy, that's great. Love that menthol kick from the Cube 2.0. All right, clean, fresh towel. Waiting for me. It's a good shave. that was a good shave. That really was. Allen Block, let's get some feedback here. Smooth as ice, no stinging, no zinging at all. Really, really good positive feedback from the alum block. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the brush, and I'll be right back to finish this shave up, so hang in there with me. All right, that cleaned up very nicely, very quickly, very easily. Love these synthetic brushes. And this Yaki 26mm synthetic brush, it's a good one. It really is. I enjoyed it. Nice knot. Not as much backbone as some others, but it did a terrific job of making the lather. Very, very efficient and a real pleasant experience. All right, Whiskey Woods. This has really grown on me. I didn't think I was going to like this as much as I thought when I initially got it. But I really love this stuff now. It does have a smoky, woodsy, whiskey kind of a feel and scent to it. This is part of their Clubman Pinot Reserve series. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'll have a link below if you're interested. And a little bit of Lubriderm here to finish off the shave upstairs. It's fragrance free, so it won't get in the way of the Whiskey Woods. Wow, that's a great shave. I really, really enjoyed the shave with this razor. The heft isn't as great. I think it's 3.75 ounces. So I have razors that are heavier than this. I have razors that are lighter than this. It's a nice weight. It's a nice manageable weight. I like the feel of it. I like the tight knurling. I like the overall color scheme, the chrome and the black here. It's a nice thinner, more streamlined handle in a twist to open butterfly razor. It's terrific. I think this design here of opening it up and letting the 3/4 of this handle turn is kind of neat. I like it. However, I have to be careful that it doesn't open up on me if I'm handling this and accidentally hit this this knob, this dial here. It's the only thing I have to be careful of. Other than that, this was a really nice, mild shave. This, probably going to have a couple more shaves with it. And as I say, get maybe a 2 days growth on my face to see how it really works. But know this, it's a mild razor. It's a nice, smooth, mild razor. And the fact that this Parker stainless blade here, I'm thinking is an uncoated blade. I don't think it has a platinum coating on it. So you do feel the edge a little more. And even with that, this still gave me a mild shave. So I enjoyed my shave with this. This was really, really terrific. I'm going to use it again. I'm going to use it a few more days and maybe do another review on it down the road and see what we have. But like the look of it, like the feel of it. Got a classic safety razor look. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artists and Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marksrating, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized. You can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.